Transfer deadline day update for you because we're nice like that. Starting with Radamel Falcao. We won't talk about this one too much because obviously we've been talking about it for weeks. We knew he was coming in. We knew what the situation was. Mind blown. Radamel Falcao, where the hell did that come from? If you bet on that happening, if you bet on Falcao joining United before today, send us your betting slip because that is incredible. Just amazing. Also, you're mental. Why would you do that? Falcao, amazing. We will do a proper video about Falcao and where he fit and what the deal is and all that kind of stuff later in the day. At the moment, there's just so much going on. We will wait for it to calm down. His agent, you may know, is George Mendes, who manages sort of everybody. He also looks after João Moutinho. Apparently, he's offered him to United as well. We don't know if that's going to happen, but allegedly that has happened. Also, Sky Bet are saying Ryan Shawcross to join United 2-1. We're not convinced by that. We think that's just them creating sort of headlines and a bit of sort of excitement around themselves. We're not really sure that's really a thing. So, players out. Kagawa, gone. Hernandez is officially a Real Madrid player on loan. He's gone from up here, look. He's got Big David. He's going nowhere. Who else? Nick Powell in talks right now with Leicester City. Mixed feelings about Nick Powell because if you buy a young player who's doing well from a club like Crewe, you sort of think they become a great player if you give him games, and he's not had a lot of games. It would have been nice to see him play a bit more, but equally, if you do it on the training pitch, you'll get your chances, so maybe he hasn't done it. But, you know, we've got bigger names, and that's what happens. Manchester United. Thomas Cleverley, been linked to Everton at the moment, most recently, of course, there's Aston Villa, and allegedly, Valencia put in a bid a few days ago. Currently, still a Manchester United player. We don't know where he's going. We assume the hold-up is his wages because clubs would want him. He's a good player. He's available. Not a top 4 player probably, but he's an all-right midfielder, isn't he? He'd certainly do a job for a lot of clubs. So we assume that's wages. Danny Welbeck still being heavily linked to Tottenham. And with Falcao coming in, got to think he probably is going to go. Although Hernandez has now definitely gone. So that's one swap. So who knows? Certainly we know that most Manchester United fans want Welbeck to stay at United. Let us know what you think. Write it down below. And finally, and this will blow your minds, nobody wants Anderson. He's a Champions League winning Brazilian footballer. Everybody wants that, don't they? Nobody wants Anderson. Again, probably wages, because the only teams that have won him will be like Stoke or Burnley, and they definitely can't afford a Brazilian Champions League winner. I don't suspect Inter Milan, Real Madrid or Barcelona won him. That's just my thought. If that changes, we'll let you know. We're getting Falcao, so anything's possible. Write down below who you'd like to see us sign, who you'd like to see go. Subscribe to FullTimeDEVILS and pay attention because we are doing this all through the night.